Would you kindly go over car colors again with me? So before we talked about car colors back in the 1920s and 30s. Car colors had a great variety in the 1930s, especially when it came to two-tone colors and how it symbolized luxury. It was until the 1940s. With the 1940s with World War II, rations started happening on pigments and different paints. So common colors of vehicles back then reverted back to black, dark green, navy blue, and maroon. American factories went into overdrive making sure we were producing enough tanks, planes, and trucks for the war effort. Ford, for example, built over 1,000 tanks with two different designs, and during that time, Ford built over 8,000 B-24 aircraft. Ford partnered with Willys Overland to build over 600,000 Jeeps. So, back to vehicle colors. Red and yellow pigments contained cadmium or lead. It was needed for ammunition at the time. Blues required cobalt. That was used in aircraft and radar. These type of materials and chemicals were required for war, so they couldn't be put in everyday vehicles anymore, at least for a while. That's why it seemed like in 1946, when car manufacturers resumed production, all these cars seemed like they went from 1941 to 1946. That's, for example, with the Super Deluxe. The bright and cheerful colors we saw at the early 1930s and so didn't come back until 1949. It took years for chemical suppliers and manufacturers to recover from the demand of the war. So would you kindly let me know what you think below? Thank you again for watching. Please follow Michael Would You Kindly.